Your team travels to Anfield on Monday. News is that Thiago Alcantara and Alisson might not make the first 11. Um, Arteta
So
has
sad. So sad.
has bested Klopp in the last two meetings. You know, the league 2-1, one of the first defeats that Klopp had for the year 2020. Um, Obviously, the Charity Shield that he won on penalties, and I think Arteta knows how to set up his team against Klopp. Do you think that he can continue this run against Liverpool?
Yes. And let me tell you why. So let me tell you why, right?
Not surprised by the answer, actually.
Why would you be? The
Yeah.
man beat the man the last 2 games.
Okay,
But
go ahead,
anyways,
go ahead,
so
go ahead.
he can. Not saying that he will, no, he can. And let me tell you why, right? What Arteta has shown over the last, since the lockdown and he kind of solidified in a formation, if his players that he wants in the preferred positions are all available, what Arteta has shown is that he's able to get results against the big sides, right? And I think he has shown that he understands how Liverpool plays and he knows what it takes to get the results, right? But here's my challenge with that type of system. We do not have many players, I mean, outside of Arba, we don't have a lot of players that can really take the game by the scruff of the neck. It takes a team performance to beat Liverpool. You have to have too many things going right. So while it can, if you get it perfect, but my challenge to the Liverpool side is that against the Arsenal side is one moment of lapse by a defender. Luis is going to be there, so anything, any number can play. And that can change.
To be fair to Arteta and Arsenal, you guys have been much better defensively in terms of concentration. Even when you speak of David Luiz, he hasn't made the type of mistakes we saw with Wenger and the coach.
But he did it with Arteta. He did it with Arteta in the first game against City.
Yeah, but
So,
he was a new formation. I guess he was trying to adjust, but he seems a bit more confident because the coach trusts him for one, and I think Arteta knows his strengths and his weaknesses, and actually found a perfect position for him in the formation.
A confident David Luiz is the problem here. Let me tell you something. A confident David Luiz is the problem. So I get what you're saying, but if you look at, we have to concentrate for 90 minutes to get to score one goal against Liverpool or a tool of victory. And we're going to be realistic now, right? We beat them in the league after they just won the league. Half of them probably still celebrating. They're still drunk, right? And I'm being real. Community Shield, anything can happen on the day. Because really and truly, that was a draw. You won the game on penalties. If it was a league match, that would have been 1 point. So I'm not taking anything away from Arteta, but I'm also being realistic. Yes, Arteta shows that tactically, he's able to get the best out of his players. And as a matter of fact, in my mind, I think there are a lot of players operating above their potential right now. Right? So, if we don't get sufficient support, in terms of additions to the squad, after a while, Side's going to start to figure it out. Because it's very simple. We know exactly the formation that Arteta is going to play. You can tell, off the top of it, they can pick 9 or 11 players he's going to start. So that's my problem. Yes, he has the formation, but I think his formation and stack is out of necessity rather than choice. So yes, he can get the result, but I think it's an open match and it can go either way because Liverpool has shown that they have the potential to break down almost any side. So and that's where my discomfort is. We don't have that person in the middle that can take the game and control it and break it down. And we don't have the versatility in terms of attack that Liverpool has from support they're getting from their backline and even the flow inside the top three that's going to give us the victory. I mean, Aubameyang, you know that he can take a 15 seconds moment of brilliance, can change the game. But so like I said, we'll see. It's going to come down to the individual moments and the individual battles on the field. Because as to Lane's point, we have to be concentrating for 90 minutes plus to get a result.
I mean, sorry, thanks. I mean, I think we're being a little harsh on David Luiz, right? And I know he doesn't play for Man City.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say that today. Easy for you to say that, because when you rip
quality player we send over there.
when they rip Luke shot to shreds, you know.
$8 million spent, right?
when them a rip Luke Shaw the shirt, I say, lid, let's be fair.
Every day they
All
want
right.
to tear.
So you,
Yeah, people are ripping the shirts on the field. What you want me for do? But with David Luiz,
the same
right?
thing.
David Luiz played 2 FA Cup match, right? Like against Chelsea and who played in the finals?
Chelsea.
Chelsea
finals and Man City.
Man City.
Yeah, so we beat Chelsea in the finals.
Yeah, they beat them, right?
Yeah, we beat them.
Yeah. You know, FA Cup only count if you win something else. You don't count it. Nobody. You know
Okay.
No, hold on. We're not going to make a disrespect FA Cup.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
It counts. Community Shield don't count. FA Cup counts.
No.
Don't be disrespectful.
Let's not count
Nobody
the
care
word.
about it.
Everybody cares about it.
Everybody cares
We
about
don't
it.
do it.
That's why it goes to Wembley. Don't bother
Yeah, that's why
with
I
it.
to Wembley.
Nobody have business.
No, man, we care
That's
about it.
Community Shield.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everybody
we don't care
cares.
about that.
All right.
Community Shield is a charity match.
Charity
goes
match.
to
No,
Wembley
Community
as well.
Shield is a charity match. FA Cup is
Lane,
the
you
cup
are the
match.
oldest cup competition in the world. You
We
can't
used to
disrespect
No.
care about FA
No.
Cup. We
Stop the
don't
fool.
care no more.
You easy start when you're not
Back to
winning it.
David Luiz, right?
This brother.
David Luiz playing that competition, and David Luiz was the best defender throughout the entire match for them. 90 minutes.
Against
Each
City.
game. Against City, the
Yeah,
man was
City was good.
unbreakable. Right? The man was unbreakable. The man was quality. And what you find is that a lot of times when him have some of these big matches, David Luiz show up. So yeah. So when you have the proper David Luiz will show up, it's a hell of a David Luiz that can play.
You only have a man for 1 year, so I don't know why you're carrying on like that.
all
See?
I
1 year too much.
1 year you have
1
man.
year
See?
too much.
all I
Don't
will
bother
say-
with it.
All I will say
You remember
is
the
that-
Liverpool game?
All I will say is that
You remember the
David
first
Luiz
Liverpool game?
I
is
told
the
you
most
I'm sitting on the
important-
ground.
Yeah, I thought you heard the man sit on the ground, you know.
David Luiz get red card and give a penalty in
He's
the
the
game.
most important player on the field. Come Monday.
When
Come
we
Monday
signed,
afternoon.
you're right, because he's going to determine the
He's
game
going to
either
determine the
direction.
game, either
Either direction.
Yeah.
Madness. Yo, don't get me upset, man.
I wanted to touch on Man City. Their loss against Leicester.
David
Do we have time
Luiz.
for that?
David Luiz. Madness.